Hey.
And welcome to Talks Around the Teapot.
Hello.
Hi. We don't have Rio. We miss you, Rio. That's sad.
Yeah, come back.
There's like a space at the table where you used
I feel
to sit.
very lonely.
But we shall still talk around the teapot, because that is what we do.
Yes.
Yes.
Remember you in honour.
Shall we talk then?
That was like quite a
So
lot, that
many
episode. I don't think we've ever had an episode, like I was just sort of briefly saying to Morne, like, where so many things have gone wrong in a row, and we've actually failed at what we were trying to do completely and just like left.
Yeah.
Like that's actually a new experience for us.
Well, everything that happened at Stone was so much.
Yeah. That was so much like emotionally, and then everything at Sevenlock was like physically we are failing everything.
Yeah, all of our rolls today were so bad.
What was wrong with all our dice?
And then the times where I got really good rolls was for nothing.
Yeah, or like I was at disadvantage, so it didn't count.
Yeah.
But yeah. I feel like, and I don't know if it's just because of how it was, but like even story-wise, this episode has such clear like the Stone arc and the Sevenlock arc, and they do link, but like in my head they're such like different states, you know?
Well, they were very different like households.
Yeah.
And like welcomings and the way that we were going about them because of the time and stuff.
Yeah.
I think you were at an advantage though, considering one, it was during the daytime, and two, there's only one person there.
Yeah, but
I had an entire household.
Yeah. And that like you just have a different relationship with your household than either of us
exactly.
do.
my person that was there was going to listen to me and be nice regardless of what was going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even when I almost ruined everything and gave him the letter.
Yeah, that was a lot, that first, the bit at Stone. And I know we sort of talked about it briefly, but I just want it, like, said online that, like, I think Agatha, like, this whole episode, actually, Agatha has been, like, amazing. I think you can really see her growth, like, from when we first met her to now, like, especially, like, in the first half, because the two of us were so, for very different reasons, like, completely a mess. Like, I feel like Agatha was really the backbone of the group and, like, got us through. And, like, the way you were there for Talia, because, like, Rosalind at that point just couldn't be. Like, well, that was so good. And then when we got to yours, it was really like, oh, now it's Agatha's time. Like, Agatha knows what to do and, like, where the stuff is. And she's calling the shots for the first time.
What to do.
No, but it was nice because it was, like, the first time that we were at a place that you knew better than either of us did.
Yeah.
Because you were taken away from all of, like, our home stuff ages ago.
Yeah, and... Yeah.
Yeah, she's grown.
She has.
Like, even just, like, taking... Like, Agatha would never... be... Like, Agatha, in the first place, I feel like, would never have been so okay with Talia taking the sword. And then, like, herself to, like, take 2 guns. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Slay.
Meanwhile, Rosalind has her ribbons.
Did we or did we not use them?
We used the ribbons.
We did. And that was a really nice... The timing of that was really nice for me. Because I was like, that was nice. Yeah.
That whole moment of you breaking down and crying. In my head, I was like, I feel like we would know how to respond to this, but I was just like,
I felt a bit
Just like, is it broken? It doesn't normally do this.
it's making noises that it doesn't usually make.
It's not smiling anymore. But I didn't know. The thing is, though, I sort of knew that was coming from the moment Rosalind, like, was like, do you want to break my dad's door down? Because, like, it's been, for her, such a 180 from, like, how she lives her life and how she thinks about everything. But I didn't know when it was, like, in my head I was like, oh, she might freak out at some point. Like, and I didn't know when. And then this whole episode for Rosalind has just been steadily, everything that could be scary and bad for her happening. And then I went blind. So, like...
You literally had the worst thing
I can't believe
so
you went
far.
blind. Hey, at least...
How many of her rolled 4 damage? I rolled the maximum damage that I could have taken.
But, plus side, at least you went blind for a ride where nothing happens and we just kept going.
I was so scared something was going to happen and I was going to be blind.
Or if we like had to do anything that wasn't just travel on open road for 8 hours.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if we had to sneak places.
Yeah, like I just...
properly sneak places where there would be like proper trouble.
if we
What?
bumped into anyone, if we got lost.
Yeah.
If we bumped into your mum.
Jeez, I'm so glad we didn't. I was so scared that we were going to.
I was terrified. I thought that...
You got very lucky with dice rolls.
But equally, we were rolling shit.
So you must have been rolling really shit.
Yeah.
Martha was rolling.
I am
Loads
kind of...
threes.
Yeah, I am kind of sad that we didn't get to meet Martha.
Same.
I mean, I'm glad that we didn't in this situation, but I want to...
But like, just the shadow of Martha, I think, looms really big, like over us all.
I was so waiting for that door to be into the chapel.
Yeah, and you said, I didn't know what was happening for like a few seconds, and I was so scared. I didn't think, things just kept going wrong.
Yeah, I was feeling Agatha's anxiety. Like, I felt sick.
Yeah, same.
Physically sick.
Yeah, because that was like, that it could have all gone. It could have all crumbled for us. Like we could have been sent home. We could have been caught, kept, and sent home.
Yeah.
Like, unless we did something really drastic. But like
break a window.
Yeah.
Also, we just ran away from John and like didn't.
Yeah, I want
He
to
might
know...
get fired. John probably will get fired.
We are leaving a trail of unemployed
Men.
men behind us. Men who like try and help us. Staff who are like, yes, okay, I'll try and help you. And it's just like, sorry, bro, you've lost your job.
Jonathan could have been so much worse. Jonathan could have handed us in like to Martha immediately, and he didn't.
John.
John,
Yeah.
I get confused.
My John.
They're all
Jonathan
called
is
the
mine.
same. Yeah, I know that. They're all
Stop calling them John.
That's what people were called back then.
There was more than just John.
There were also
Oh,
Williams.
Who knows?
And also, how did you not take any damage from when you hit your head on a window?
Yeah,
Right, I was
for
waiting to
you.
be made to roll damage.
Yeah.
You got lucky. I just feel
They
like
rolled a
you
1.
don't need to double punish people. Like,
Yeah, but like I didn't
fair.
take damage for either of them.
But you did fall through the window,
no, a double punishment as in I made you fall through the window.
and you really hurt yourself.
Yeah, I don't feel there's a need for both. Not this early on.
I respect that, DM.
But hey, hit points have gone up now.
Hit points have gone up. We're level 2!
We're level 2!
That's the thing we should have opened with.
And everyone rolled really well on their
Yeah.
point. Well, no, not almost everybody. Almost everybody.
But I mean,
So-
I rolled a D10.
Still have more hit points than normal.
I
on a
rolled a
D6.
D10 and got 10.
Yeah.
So, brilliant.
Wow.
I got 9.
Lol. Got a 4 on a D6.
That's above average.
It's more than I had. So like, yeah.
We'll just keep you very far away from any combat.
Which we have to do at the minute because currently if anything
You're
happens, you've got
useless.
guns, you've got a sword, I've got nothing.
Ribbons.
I've got ribbons.
I mean, to be fair, you've got a horse.
Yeah, I could just run away.
He was
Okay,
saying
sure.
use the horse to go out,
Nope.
charge people.
Rosalind
your
would
choices,
never.
yeah.
Rosalind, that wouldn't enter her brain. I don't think Rosalind would ever think of that. We'll see though, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I don't really know what's going to happen until I'm
Rosalind
sat at a
might
table.
change.
So
The fact that you still managed to ride side saddle even when you didn't have a horse as well.
Well.
It was like when you're up on my horse, you're like, I should still be on the side.
But I was safe then. I could sort of do what I wanted. And I'm interested in the start of the next episode, like the roleplay of like getting into London.
Yeah.
Because I'm really glad I can see again now for getting in.
Yeah,
Like,
I am surprised that we didn't get attacked.
same.
Yeah.
But you rolled really well. That random D20 that saved us.
No, it was a... Oh, yeah. I thought you said I rolled the 20. Oh, I...
No.
16.
Yeah, but like that was good enough,
enough.
obviously. Because we would have been in so much shit.
Yeah.
But we're in London now.
We are.
Almost.
We're approaching
Well, yeah.
London, and I'm getting my sight back. Had an interesting ride.
And now
So
we
it's
don't
going
have a plan. Like, we sort of had, like...
Oh, shit.
Rosalind has a plan.
Okay, we as a group don't know a plan. You have decided that you're going to London and we followed you.
This is true.
Like, for Stone, we knew what we were doing.
Yeah.
We were going to go in, we were going to get to the study, we
Yeah.
were going to look at all of those. And Sevenlock was the same thing. And now it's like, okay, our plan is get to London.
Yeah.
Then we're going to be there. And then we're just going to be like, hello, help me.
Yeah, because
Not a clue.
what I think is funny is that because of how things have happened, the three of us as human beings actually haven't had a chance to like talk since like the May fete, basically.
Yeah.
When I was like, come on, break my dad's door down for me. Because like we just haven't, like, and so much has happened. And then in the times we have had downtime, there's been so much emotional stuff going on that it just hasn't been the time to talk practically and like catch up. So yeah, like you guys actually don't really know what my plan, like you were like, I'll come with you. Yeah. And now it's like, okay, now we're here, now what?
I guess we'll find out.
We will find out.
We'll find out with you.
We'll go with the flow.
We'll just follow her around aimlessly.
I'm sure we'll think of something eventually.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what we're doing. But yeah.
But it's also the first time that we're going to be anywhere that isn't home for anyone.
Yeah, I think it's going to be... It feels like the end of a section in the book, and this is where it gets like real for us. Yeah. Because, we're all on really equal footing now as well. None of us... We're all out of our depth, out of our comfort zone.
Like everything that happened is the build-up and like the adventure starts now.
I feel like everything up until the Mayfair was the prologue, and then when we got to Stone, chapter 2, and now this is chapter 1, sorry, and then this is chapter
2. Definitely. Yeah. God, Stone was a lot, wasn't it?
Stone was so much. Okay, so we need to keep the tally of how many episodes has Taya cried in.
All of them.
All of them.
But what I find really funny, you were like, so Maijai, before we did this episode, was like, I'm not going to cry in the next one. I was like, we're visiting your dad's house. Like, if you find a letter that your dad is dead, like, your dad, like, you're the only one at this table who has, like, a genuine, deep, loving, nice connection with your dad. Like, that's going to be the most harrowing thing that could ever happen to you.
I physically could not read that letter.
Yeah.
I read it.
I tried to. I opened it up and I was gonna read it out, and I couldn't get the words out of that was so much.
I
know exactly what you mean.
Got a letter from your dad.
Yeah.
We found nothing for you.
Absolutely
We
nothing.
found some guns.
Which did make it worth it. But like everything went wrong, and it was just for 2 guns, which you could have picked up at either of our houses, because we found guns everywhere. So Harold is a mystery still, really. He didn't leave anything.
Or he probably did, but we just couldn't find any of it because we were so bad.
And we were so stressed, like we did need to leave. And also we're still, like, Jonathan is still coming to London today. Now it's like Dawn is happening.
I'm getting married.
Yeah.
You're getting married.
I forgot.
And you're helping.
Yeah, I really did offer to help with the wedding. Any way that they needed or wanted. I really did that.
I have nothing to do with this wedding.
Yeah, Agatha was just sat there like, oh, interesting.
There's going to be another wedding.
Like,
I wonder if Jonathan is going to do what he said and go to Colin's parents before he goes to our dad's.
Don't know.
I guess we'll find out.
I guess we might find out, depending on what we do. But
depending on...
Don't look at me.
Jonathan was intense.
Jonathan was so much. I pickpocketed that man like nothing. I was like...
You were like, this man cares about me.
It's like, I'll give him a lovely little cuddle and take the keys.
I love that you as the DM just like completely
I just got caught up in the moment.
But like as Jonathan
I forgot why you came out
like...
to see Jonathan. And so that's why I think I gave you advantage, didn't I?
Yeah.
I like that.
I was like, oh yeah, you came out here to pickpocket him. Whoops. I forgot.
Yeah.
Well, if it was good enough to make you forget, then like he really wouldn't have noticed.
Yeah.
Probably mention the visual difficulties.
We probably should address that.
Yeah.
There was no visuals by there.
Which is so sad because...
But by the time people have seen this, we've fixed it.
Yeah.
But we don't know how we fixed it yet.
This is true. We don't know what you've seen, but you've seen something. And I hope it is
it worked and you enjoyed it.
I hope it's nice.
But ultimately, the audio is the important thing. We basically just did half a podcast for this episode. Which is a shame because there was some really nice physical moments and acting from everyone that is now like gone forever.
It was the first time you could actually see my tears because they fell onto my dress.
Just use your imagination.
That's what D&D is.
D&D types, aren't you? But like, yeah, there were a lot of things that I think it will have changed people's understanding of some things that they couldn't see them.
Maybe.
Quite
possibly.
possibly.
Like, but I'm interested. Like, I'm interested to hear it back because I don't know how that's going to be, and I don't know how much came across.
Yeah.
Like, because for us, it's so like, I'm not thinking of this as like a voice acting job.
Yeah.
For me, I'm playing D&D and I just am Rosalind, like in
Yeah.
those moments. So I don't know.
And it's like so visceral.
Yeah. So I don't know how much is actually translating in what ways, but I'm interested to
We'll
hear.
have to see.
We will. And the second half of the episode was fine.
It had cameras.
More or less.
Oh yeah.
Um,
DM, what are you thinking?
Favourite parts?
Yeah, favourite parts for DM
my favourite parts for me were.
over the whole.
Rings are gonna be really
Okay, I think the things I enjoy being shocked by people's choices. So,
Example?
robbing Jonathan blind, his life savings.
But we put it back.
I didn't
we
do
didn't-
that. I had no part in that.
Yeah.
And I
But
didn't
you
take.
still took it.
I didn't take all of it.
You took half.
This man's life savings. He loved you
That
like a
shocked
child.
me. The
And
sheer
I-
audacity.
And you,
Do it.
Agatha.
I was surprised that you let me do it.
But this is what I mean when I said I felt like Agatha was just being such a good support for you, like the whole time, and
But
respectful.
I put it back. Because my thinking is I'm not going to just like come across £400 just lying about. So
Lol.
we need something.
Just panhandle things.
But then I found the safe. So I was like, oh, well, I'll just take this money instead. And I was like, obviously Jonathan like knows where to find the money.
He had the
So he
keys
would
on
just
him.
replace it.
Yeah.
Would he though? Like,
So he'd steal from his employer, just like his employer's daughter stole from him.
he just took
Sounds
it
fair.
back.
Yeah.
Well, we put it back, so he doesn't need to know.
And you probably left with like £100 in different currencies.
Do I even know that you've got that money? This is what I mean about
No,
we've not
you
caught up
don't.
on anything.
Unless
Yeah.
I've told you on the journey. Which...
I don't think so.
No, I think that journey would have been...
I think that was a very quiet journey.
In the dark.
In the
Yeah.
dark. And we're exhausted. We haven't slept.
Yeah, you've gotten a level of exhaustion now, so you're all running
Yeah.
at disadvantage on ability checks.
I also drank 4 glasses of wine.
You did.
That's
And
probably
also,
out of
we've
your
not
system
eaten
by now,
anything. Unless
Oh,
we
yeah.
like stopped
Well,
to eat
you
food
had food
between.
We had
Probably
food
ate
on
the
us,
way,
yeah.
On the road.
Yeah,
During
that's
that, during
true.
that 8
That's
hours of
true.
travel, I'm sure you.
Yeah,
ate
we're not
something
literally
wrong.
like
We had some
collapsing.
present shoes, yeah.
But yeah,
What were your other favourite moments?
Let me think.
Robin Jonathan.
Yeah, robbing Jonathan. Seeing your haphazard attempts to get into the house was fun. I'm disappointed that my characters rolled low on their perception checks.
You wanted to
Yeah.
bring Martha in.
Of course I did. That's such a good idea for her entrance. It was going to be good.
Aw.
Because yeah, it could have ended up with you guys being sent back
Yeah,
to where you came
that's
from,
what I was
and
saying.
that would just be really interesting to see how you get out of that, like a jailbreak or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would have been
You
fun.
would definitely all be grounded.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like possibly
Locked in
under
our
lock
rooms
and
I
anyway.
would
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
be allowed to leave 7-Lock ever again.
Yeah, Martha and Georgiana, 100%. Like, we would not be able to do anything.
Well, my mum's
Jonathan.
dead, so...
Yeah. But it depends, because if Georgiana was in charge of you as well, we would both be like...
Which she would be.
Yeah. But, yeah, any more thoughts or moments? from you?
Shocking moments.
Shocking. Things we surprised you with.
Yeah, I liked your little breakdown.
Thanks.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Our DM just likes to torture us.
Yeah, he does. He enjoys it when we all cry.
Yeah. Did you enjoy me breaking down at the letter as well?
Yeah, like anybody watching me is like, I'm just like got this stupid.
But they can't watch you, can they?
No, oh yeah, of course, yeah. So you
And this is what I mean by, like, it's some really good stuff I think is now in the ether forever. Imagine.
Just listening to you read that letter out, watching everybody's faces, knowing how everyone's reacting differently to the letter. Like,
Yeah.
people are like, oh my god, my dad would never write me a letter like that. That's so unfair. And like, oh my god, my dad's dead. And
Agatha?
I didn't get a
fun.
letter.
Very fun. And there's so much more to come. Like,
Yeah.
I don't plan to let up at all.
Yeah.
It's only going.
Oh my god, this man, last night, he just, like, announces to me, he's like, got some bombs to drop on all of you. I was like, what do you mean? He was like, got a big bomb for Maijai. And then I was like, what's that? And he was like, can't tell you. And then later on he was like, got a big bomb for you. And I was like...
The amount of messages that I get from everyone being like, oh my god, I've just thought of something. And I'm like, what is it? And they go, I can't tell you. I'm living in just constant, like, I need to know and I can't know.
Guess I'll have to see you back here next week.
I'm so excited and I'm so scared because it's dangerous now.
Yeah.
From this point on, we could be attacked like at any point.
I'm so just like, we have taken all of this money and went through so much to get it, and we're just not going to have it. Like, it's just going to be taken straight away.
They're going to see 3 very lovely young ladies.
Looking very posh and
Or
rich.
Rosalind's going to be like, I know this lovely hotel is only £100 a night. Let's go stay there. And then, like, it's £100 per person per night. And she's like, I've got this money. It's fine.
Well, Rosalind has had a time, okay? Rosalind's had the worst day of her life. They started at the Mayfair.
Rosalind just needs a 5-star.
She kind of does. Rosalind needs like a spa break.
You need a mugged bar for face mask.
She does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really excited, though.
Same.
And it's so weird, like, with how much has happened. But, like, that we've only just got to London.
Yeah. Everything's been on such a small scale.
Yeah.
But it's felt life or death
Huge.
to us.
Which is then, like, what an actual life and death situation is going to feel like.
Yeah, we were
Because
just
that
saying
coming,
that,
look,
yeah.
that grin is like...
He's got the evil glint in his eye.
There was a moment where you were pulling a face for something that was happening in this episode. I can't remember what it was, but you were very...
Should we flip it? Favourite DM moments from us? What did Lyndon do this episode
Sure.
that we were like... Because for me, Jonathan levelling with me like that, I really did not... I was as unexpected as Rosalind was about that. That threw me. And it obviously threw Rosalind off of everything. Like, she's wrecked now. But, like, that shook me. I was like, he's being so... And then even as, like, John later, I was kind of surprised he didn't just, like, hand us in.
Yeah.
There was a
That
moment I thought
surprised
he
me.
was going to.
I was going to say my favourite DM moment was when I was just looking at you, like, roll advantage for Agatha's face.
Yeah.
That was so good. That was so good.
But then even then, like, you didn't roll that high.
No, this is what I mean. I thought it
And
was going to fail.
I really thought you were going to go get Martha.
Same.
It was close.
But he wouldn't dare interrupt Martha while she's praying.
Yeah, I think the biggest, like, when you fell through the window and then, like, it was your voice and the shot, I was like, we're fucked. We're done. We've been caught. It's the end.
The gun to the back.
Yeah, what was that like for you?
That was really weird.
Guess you've never had a gun pointed at you before.
No. I mean, Taya isn't really around guns very much anyway. Like, no more, like, the same as anyone else, but she's not like...
Yeah,
Not like Agatha's family.
Jonathan's the one with the guns in your house. And, like, he's got a shotgun for hunting and a couple of guns for house security. So you know he has them. You see him with them.
Yeah, but they're never, like, at me.
Probably...
I doubt I've ever been allowed to hold one.
No.
But I'm just thinking you might have been out with him doing a spot of hunting in the countryside.
But hunting is very different to a gun.
Yeah, like I would have been, like, off to
like
the
some
side.
pheasants or whatever, you might have been around with him.
Yeah.
You certainly wouldn't have ever seen him use his pistols or blunderbuss.
Also, the other thing I was going to say for that is that, like, Talia has such a different experience of what family life is.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think any of your household would ever point a gun at you or one of your cousins.
No.
Whereas, like, you know, it's so different.
And I really didn't know how she was going to respond to that. Because there was a moment where I was like, is she about to turn around and try and, like, get this gun off of him?
I
and
thought
I
you
was
were
like,
about to.
I was
nearly
scared
did.
because of how
and I was
Talia
like,
is.
the gun's gonna go off and I'm gonna die. Like,
Imagine
there was
if that's how you die.
No, but there was a moment and then she thought it through a little bit more and she was like, okay, I'm just gonna... But no, like, if you hadn't heard to hide the sword, there is a very real chance that she would have been like, nope.
Yeah.
Scary.
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 And it's
scary
always-
the lack of control that I have over her.
Literally. But it's only getting scarier now. And we've still got, like, a bunch of codes and, like, we've got loads of codes.
Yeah,
and
we
stuff.
broke the code and we've just not even...
Yeah.
But we haven't done that in roleplay, so we haven't done it. The characters haven't done it, so it's fine. But, like...
Okay, I think then...
And the other code,
Go
you
to
haven't had
London.
time to look at the other code.
I'm hoping that at some point in London we'll have some downtime.
You've got the code that we had to break, and then the code that you're working, that Agatha's working
I've been rolling for that though.
Yeah.
But obviously I haven't had time.
And now we've got these journals.
Oh shit! I need to add that to my inventory.
So much.
We're gonna need to take a break in London and just have.
We need some downtime to just look and like compile everything we've got and like talk to each other. Or will we? I don't know. Because again, I just don't know what Rosalind's going to do or be like until I sit down at this table.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. And I think I'm very interested to see what the next episode is going to bring and what it's going to do to all of us. I just don't know how we're all going to react.
That episode definitely felt like the turning point.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Hugely. Dun, dun, dun.
Favourite moment?
I quite liked the tension of the cabinet moving moments.
Oh, and I couldn't move the cabinet. That was
like because of the break we took, it was like a cliffhanger, and then we had to wait a couple days, and then we're back in it. And just for me, as Morne looking at it, I was thinking about that cabinet, and I was like, we need to move it. If we don't move it, then Jonathan is not going to be
like
very
he's
happy.
lovely, but there's only so much that he can like.
Yeah.
You guys have left a trail of destruction in your wake.
Yeah. I think that's the only like good thing that's happened in the second half was when we rolled really high for pushing the cabinet back.
Yeah, because
everything else has been really low.
But you left the key.
Yeah.
But at that point it didn't matter.
I at that moment Agatha did not care.
Agatha left a key. Rosalind
I left a door off its hinges.
Yeah, but that's in the past.
Yeah.
That was the same day.
I know.
Because I think it's just, we're going to, like, it doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
Like, we're gone. But we have left a trail of absolute destruction.
Yeah. I can't believe we found nothing in Sevenlock.
Found guns.
I went to Sevenlock with a very clear plan of what I wanted to do, what I wanted to find.
We found none of it.
Found nothing.
Yeah, that.
And it's not even that when we were investigating I was rolling all that low. Like, I think I got I was in the double digits.
But you were 17 or something.
Yeah, and yet found nothing.
One of these, you would have had to get a 20 to look behind the thing to find the secret door that leads you to the thing.
Very nice.
Can't believe I went blind.
Yeah. I'm kind of sad, as much as I'm cool, we're safe and we managed to get away and yes, we didn't get anything, but we're safe. Part of me, as a player, just wants everything to fall apart because I think it would be really interesting.
Yeah.
If we had been caught by everything and we found everything and we had to break more stuff, I just think that's way more.
It would have been interesting to see how we would have all responded and how we would have all felt.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Favourite part?
It's so weird because for Rosalind, this has been the worst day of her life. No favourite part. Everything's bad. Everything just got worse forever. Everything that I'd never even thought of going wrong went wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So I think my favourite part actually was letting Rosalind have a bit of release. Or not even letting her because I couldn't have stopped her by that point. But the fact that it was building and building and building over the whole day. And every time she thought, nothing worse than this can happen, it did. And there was no way to respond. It was just nice because I think that's the first time Rosalind has expressed anything like that in years and years.
Yeah.
So it was nice. It was a nice moment for me, for her. Yeah.
I agree.
Favourite moment?
Yeah. Definitely, I can't pick because there are so many moments in Stone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That were just perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of my favourites that I wasn't expecting was finding the drawer in my dad's room.
Yeah.
And finding all of that. That was
really cool.
That was a good moment.
What do you think you found?
Don't know.
You don't have any thoughts?
I have some thoughts, but I don't know if I'm ready to share my thoughts yet.
Nice.
Yeah. Because I also have so many questions that, like, I, as a player, want to know, but don't know if I'm allowed to know them yet. And I know that you know them, and I want to know. So...
Ask away.
Yeah, I might. At a different time, then. Because
Probably won't answer them.
No.
I like to hear the questions.
Like,
so I know what
there's
you're
some
thinking.
stuff that I really want to happen, but I also don't want to tell you I want it to happen, and then you make sure it doesn't happen.
Or make sure it does. Like, the things that... Where I'm like, oh, this will probably happen. Like, I want it to come up naturally.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
It's just like, if this happened, that would be cool. Or like...
That's why I'm always interested in where you want to get to, not how you want to get there.
Yeah.
So if you, like, you know, people, you tell me what you want your character to get out of the journey, the hero's journey. Like, oh, you know, I want my character to have gone from this to that. So timid homebody to charismatic warrior, whatever. And then you don't really get to pick what's in between. You just get to pick how you react to those events.
Yeah. But we don't even pick.
We don't even get to pick how we react to
our characters just do it. And we just... Like, I'm not even here at the table. I'm somewhere way back. Like, it's crazy.
It's really cool, though.
I love it.
Love this table I've ever DM'd.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I thought we were so annoying.
Same.
No, you just go. I sit back. Just think about how little I talk.
Yeah, that's true.
I've never...
In my head, I feel like you talk so... Like, we're constantly like, okay, now tell us something. But actually...
Though you did message us the other day saying thank you for not ransacking every room you go into.
But it's not what our characters would do.
Yeah.
Wouldn't even enter our... It didn't even enter my brain.
This is the thing, like, if we were playing a different sort of campaign, if we weren't...
We'd be so much more annoying.
If we weren't Regency ladies who have to have self-control, I would be breaking everything.
Yeah.
I just don't think you're capable of being murder hobos.
No.
But just steal everything, kill everything. It's just not who you are as players.
No.
And then
It's
a layer
not
on
who
top of that, the
our
characters.
are.
Yeah. I think London's going to be so excited. I just want... I want to know.
I'm excited
I want
to
to do
see
it.
all the changes that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Same.
I'm excited for the character development.
Same.
Oh, yeah.
That's like the biggest thing of the show. That's the point of the show.
And like,
for me.
what is level 2 going to bring?
Yeah.
Because this is like...
Not very uncharted territory.
Yeah.
Never been.
I need to go through all of my new level 2 things and see what's changed.
Can't wait.
Exciting.
Exciting.
Yeah. I was going to say something, I can't remember what. Oh yeah. So now you're on your quest proper.
We are.
Yes.
And you're going to have to solve it for yourself.
Yeah. But now it's also like, we're not going to go to places and they're going to be like, here's some food. Like, we're going to have to go and get food. We've never had to make food for ourselves in our entire lives.
No.
Stuff like that.
I mean, restaurants are a thing, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. But then we've got to make sure that we've got enough money for it.
Yeah.
I've got loads
We've
of
got
money.
like £50,000
Yeah,
in today's
for
house.
now. For now.
You've got plenty of money, you just spend it. It'll
Don't
look
tell
up
this to
itself.
Rosalind. Don't. But it's fine, because I've got a plan.
Oh, cool.
Rosalind does, Taya doesn't.
That's for sure.
Taya never knows anything.
I don't know what your plan is, but whatever it is, it's not going to work. This is my only thought.
We used my ribbon, didn't we? That was really nice timing as well. Thank you, Deanne, for giving her that, because she was not...
Little crumb of
She was not
success.
doing good.
I was really, like, that moment of, like, we're going to have to use your ribbons. In my head, I was like, this is either going to go one of two ways. One, Rosalind is going to be like, I've done something useful. Two, she's going to be like, another thing that's not gone to plan and my beautiful ribbons being used for a horse. And I was like, oh my God. Like, I really didn't know how you were going to respond to that. Like, Talia was so scared to be like, we're going to...
That's really funny. That's really cute.
like, I'll take a green one, you don't wear them anymore. And I'm like, which is the longest ribbon?
So funny. Yeah.
I'm surprised that he wasn't like, the ribbon snaps halfway through.
Oh,
You lose a horse.
I get very finely made ribbons from Susan Green, guys. But yeah, it's... yeah. Scared of what happens now. Like, we're in proper danger now. We've never been in proper danger before. Like, we've never been out somewhere where people don't know or care about us enough that they could actually hurt us.
Yeah, and we can't use our status. We can't be like, oh, I'm Miss Penhallow. Like,
She can try.
she can try.
Nobody's going to know who that is.
Yeah.
And be like, don't you know who I am? And they're like, no, miss, I've got no idea. Never seen you before in my life. What's your name? Don't know it. Where you from? Never heard of it. Verbatim, I want that conversation.
You better be making notes. You're so cute.
I'll edit that out.
I feel like every single thing that we've been like, we'll edit that out.
We just don't.
Just don't.
We'll edit that out too.
All right, go on then.
Yeah, it's
a lot.
Yeah, it's
a
also,
lot.
I'm so intrigued, unlike you.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
this is like, and the things that I thought out that might happen in London, like, I can kind of imagine how Talia's going to respond to them.
Mm-hmm.
I can kind of figure out how Rosalind will respond to them. I've got no idea what Agatha's going to do, ever.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know which way you're going to go. I don't know which way you're going to, like, what's going to happen. Because it's like, if we can't wear, like, lovely fine dresses, right? Talia's going to be like, who cares? Rosalind's going to be like, absolutely not. I'm going to go spend £300 to get a nice dress made. I've got no idea.
The thing for me is, like, it's just violence and danger. And I think, like, Agatha's such an interesting character. And I think what's so interesting is that because of the way the backstories are, that we haven't spent as much time with you as children as we would have otherwise. Like, there is less, like, as characters, we almost sort of know you less as well. Mm-hmm. But it's so cool because, like, when you do stuff that's unexpected, it's, like, really unexpected. And it's just really interesting. Like, and... yeah, I think Agatha's kind of like a mystery that's slightly unravelling, and it's cool. She's cool. I love her.
Unravel.
She'll unravel and unravel and unravel
Yeah.
and unravel and unravel. Yeah.
Excited. I just want to play now. This is the thing. I'm always fine when we finish the episode and then we do talks and we discuss
and I'm like,
it.
let's keep
and I'm
going.
like, next episode? Now? Yes, please? For us?
We have to take a break.
I don't want to. I want to live her entire life. Please.
Same.
Pretty sure Morne's going on holiday.
That's true.
I am.
We've got to wait so long till we can play again.
That's so sad.
Our audience doesn't. We should make that clear.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys are fine.
You're fine.
You're fine.
We got you stocked up.
We're just sad.
Yeah. Isn't it weird that by the time the audience watch this, like, so much more will have happened in the game?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's
Like,
always a weird one too.
Yeah,
Episode
Rio,
2.
you don't know stuff anymore.
You don't know what's going on anymore.
Like, when we're filming this, episode 2 hasn't come out yet. The first Talks Around the Teapot hasn't come out yet, you know?
Well, yeah, this is... No, wait, what am I talking about? Yeah, sorry. Well, we'll edit that out.
Yeah, that's why I hadn't thought about
That's crazy.
that.
Yeah.
We're very ahead.
I hope someone's out there watching.
Yeah.
Love you, Mum.
I'm sure we might have a couple more people by now.
Hopefully.
Maybe. Hope and pray. Thank you for that. Yeah.
Suddenly feeling a lot of things again. Sort of put Rosalind down and now I'm talking and she's kind of... Stop! It's not funny!
Final thoughts?
Final thoughts. I'm very, very excited. This episode that has just gone is probably my favourite one that we've ever
Same,
played.
100%.
And I cannot wait for the next one because that's when it really, like, I
Kicks
feel like
off.
that's when we really will, like, we know our characters in our safe little bit, but, like, this is where we're really going to find out who our characters
This
are.
is where we're getting tested.
And I'm very excited.
You're also getting tested on your player knowledge of London.
Oh, shit.
Well, we've got a map. Agatha's got
Oh,
a
yeah,
map.
I got a map.
Not your character knowledge.
Huh?
Oh. As in what we know of London.
Yeah, you've got to solve that puzzle that I've given you.
Yeah.
We did that.
We've already done
No,
it.
you translated it.
Yeah, it is still a clue.
That's true. That's a good point.
Yeah.
But they don't know any of this.
Oh. Ooh, secrets.
I mean, they know that you've got
Secrets and lies are like damp.
Actors.
Okay, anybody else?
Hi, Tom.
Anybody else have final thoughts?
Yeah.
I think Maijai just summed up all of mine.
Yeah.
Cool.
You guys have no idea what's coming.
Neither do we.
Neither do we.
Goodbye.
Love you.
Bye.
Keep waving and we go like children's TV music fading in the background.
Stop jazz hands.
I didn't record any of that.
Sorrow.